Tokyo Day 5, Sea Paradise and Kamakura. Welcome to one of the greatest days of a trip. We left our hotel around 7 AM and began the hour journey out of Tokyo to Yokohama Sea Paradise. The second train that we got was a good bit above ground, so we got some nice views of the Yokohama area before arriving. Once we got inside, we were immediately greeted with a collection of huge water tanks filled with different species of fish, a polar bear, and seals. After that, we found more crane games, and just like always, Billy had to give it a go before moving on to the next area, winning some cute tiny seal plushies. We continued to look around the main area of Sea Paradise, seeing huge crabs, penguins and turtles. However, we saw that there was going to be a water show on in around 20 minutes, so we had to go and check it out. And here's what it was. We're doing it. No, not really. Now that was an amazing performance, but it was time to get some food before we went around the rest of the park. The dining area was really nice, with a couple of options of food to get. We all thought the burgers looked the most appealing. After filling up, it was time to go to the other section of the park. It had a ton of different merch shops, arcade areas, and restaurants. The park was generally really quiet today, as it was a normal work day, but you can imagine how alive all of these areas would feel when it was busy. Before leaving, we found the biggest section of shops, with what seemed like enough plushies for the whole world, and a little dessert area where you could get this really cute seal themed pudding, or crepes. Sadly, we had to leave the park around 3. We would have stayed longer, but we needed to get to Kamakura in time for sunset. The train ride from Sea Paradise to Kamakura was again really nice and quiet, much like all the trains here in Japan.
The doors on the left side will open.
and as soon as we got off the train, it was already such a nice looking area. We saw a crossing for the famous Kamakura beach train line and a shrine before reaching the beach. After walking along the beach, seeing a wedding being photographed and just enjoying the beautiful sights, we walked over a slight incline and then, with the perfect luck, no clouds in the way, we saw it. Mount Fuji. We walked along the road even further to see if I could find the perfect spot for the sunset photo. With nothing different in sight, we set up so everyone could rest their legs. Once I got the tripod out, I got straight to taking an atmospheric video before the sun went down behind Fuji. Thank you, Carl, for getting this behind the scenes shot. Fuka was also enjoying the view.
In your coffin. So just how much of it?
After taking a good few long exposures as the sun went down, I carried on getting some more videos to specifically capture the trains going right past us in this beautiful light. After that, I finished up and packed everything back into my bag, and we headed to the closest station to begin the journey back to Shinjuku. It had gotten surprisingly cold, so we were all freezing. Thankfully, hot vending machines exist at most train stations, so we got ourselves a hot cocoa, which was a lifesaver. On the way back to the hotel, we were treated with a projection display on the Tokyo Metropolitan Office building. Before reaching our beds and falling asleep to be ready for tomorrow.